It's the real 10K board apes on Bitcoin. Everybody better join. Don't wanna miss out. Put your fist out. Gonna rock with them. Top notch with no duplicate. Drops to the board ape yacht club. Now how many tricks are gonna pop up? Get your Bitcoin ready, cause we going on a flight. Got an ape with a grill and an ape with a pipe. Yeah, so welcome to the club. Consider it a dub. Add it to the marketplace. What's up? 4K images. Baby, I'm in love. It's Bit Apes, bruh. Many been sold. You don't really wanna miss more. Wanna chop it up? Come on over to the Discord. Join the fam. Come see what it's about. Get the Bit Apes now, cause they about to sell out.
Bit apes all day, bit apes all day, bit apes all day. Every day, all day, we're smiling. Bit apes all day, bit apes all day, bit apes all day. Every day, all day, we vibing.
First off, 10K gone. I'm glad everybody came along. Crazy K all up in the song. All minute out, so now it's on. Shout out to the Bit Ape fam. Grab that bull by the horns and ran. We gonna be on the beach getting tan with our nuts in the sand, coconut in the hand. Community, baby. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I'm feeling pretty good here lately. Bit Ape songs, everyone come play me. Yo, shout out to the crew. Running them spaces daily. Salute, cheers. Raise up the brew and shout out to everyone that's new. And try new things. New things bring that bling, bling, bling. Wanted more apes, so I sold everything. When I get fed rapes, so I sing, sing, sing. Yo, everything feels great. Everything's in place. All the Bit Apes here. Damn, I love this space. Look to the sky. Y'all see them stars? Don't look at the moon. We going to Mars. So hold them Bit Apes. Support is a must. Just follow their lead. Bit Apes we trust.
Bit apes all day, bit apes all day, bit apes all day. Every day, all day, we're smiling. Bit apes all day, bit apes all day, bit apes all day. Every day, all day, we vibing.
Just another day I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day. Just another day I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Everybody better flex some apes. Everybody better flex some traits. Don't ask how, better get it right now, cause nobody here's gonna wait. Got a zombie fur, that's right, and it's litty. Got one with a crown and a fur, that's trippy. Damn skippy, if you're down with Bit Apes, come roll with me. Well, watch out for the fakes, cause everybody knows there's one Bit Apes, no duplicates to bake. Official links, piece of cake. Get yours now, it's off to the races. Need help? Twitter spaces, or go to the Discord. Better get some now before you miss more. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Everybody better flex some apes. Everybody better flex some traits. Don't ask how, better get it right now, cause nobody here's gonna wait. Got a zombie fur, that's right, and it's litty. Got one with a crown and a fur, that's trippy. Damn skippy, if you're down with Bit Apes, come roll with me. Well, watch out for the fakes, cause everybody knows there's one Bit Apes, no duplicates to bake. Official links, piece of cake. Get yours now, it's off to the races. Need help? Twitter spaces, or go to the Discord. Better get some now before you miss more. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes.
You fellas find that crypto market a bit of a head scratcher? You're jumping in at the wrong time, watching your hard-earned cash just vanish quicker than a pig in a mudslide. I get you. Well, I used to be dumber than a scarecrow in a windstorm. Till I found Charting Crypto over there on the YouTube. CC's videos enlightened me like a light bulb in my dogging. He turns out more content than my price Sal pops out piglets, and she's a real champ. Charting Crypto breaks it all down for us, teaching us how to milk this crypto market like a pro. Well, he's got a Discord channel over here too, and it's like a virtual water hole for all us crypto bros. You can even ask CC to review coins. You can grab some fancy alpha on NFTs. Woo, and you talk about trade setups and price targets. Yeah, he got them all. It's like having a trustworthy farmhand showing you the way. It's plumb amazing. Now listen up. Missing out on Charting Crypto means missing out on your best chance to turn your finances around. I mean, look at me. Thanks to CC's wisdom, I got myself a brand new Mercedes. Woo! And it's a real chick magnet right here on the farm. So quit stalling. Head over to Charting Crypto on YouTube, subscribe now, and sow the seeds of crypto success. Happy trading, y'all. Happy trading.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? How's everything sounding? Music might be a little loud. Let's check. Man, is crypto just boring or what? Oh shit. Hang on. There we go. We're back on track. So we sound good. Everything sounds good. Let's get it. So BTC, we are still getting rejected off that 618, man. That is our make or break moment right there. We break above that, we have that huge price volume that we've talked about several times right here between the 618, 786, where we can see that quick run up to the upside if we do break above that 618. But that 618 is a very powerful resistance area. I mean, the entire month of May back here, we tried to overtake it before. We crapped the bed all the way down to the 236. Now, I don't think we're gonna be breaking back down to that 236 area, but I guess the worst case scenario that I could see here for BTC is probably a capitulation back down to that 0.5 area. As you can see, that's that uptrend convergence area for BTC right there. And I think that would be the absolute worst case scenario for BTC. But if we break above that, what is that $32,000 BTC, man, we're to get sucked up so hard. That's gonna suck harder than a Hoover vacuum, I swear to God. Up to that 786 right there, to around $37,000 to $38,000. So that's kind of what we're just waiting on. We're just bopping around here, testing that 618 area. It's just boring, man. It is really boring. BTC just maintaining the sideways momentum. If we look at the day chart here, the MACD is starting to lose its bullish momentum, which is not bullish whatsoever, which is why I said be prepared for a possible quick capitulation down to that $27,000 BTC, which is that uptrend 0.5 convergence area. Now, is that going to happen? I have absolutely no idea, but if history repeats, which it never does, but it does rhyme, every time we've had large movements like this, we've had a brief period of bearish movement on the MACD. So just take that into consideration. RSI is also high. WTX is also high in the day chart, but I'm really not looking at the day chart anymore. I'm looking at the 3-day to the week to the month. Oh, speaking of that, we got to get into the monthly chart here. Something big just happened on the monthly BTC chart. But on the 3-day chart here, MACD looks good, RSI looks good, WTX looks good. Let's get to that monthly chart here. This is super important. Look at this. We got our bullish crossover on the MACD on the monthly. The MACD has never, ever, let me put another ever in there, been wrong. Calling bearish and bullish movement here. The monthly MACD has called the bear market bottoms, and the bull run starts perfectly the entirety of BTC. Back here, we had the bearish movement in the bullish movement, which caused the bull run. Let's actually zoom out here so you can see it. There we go. So every time we've got from dark red to light red, that has been the top. That has been the top of the bull run. So that's a signal to get out right there. Every time we've gone from dark red to light red, that has signified the bottom of the bear market. And it has been right every single time. I mean, look at back here, October, November, we went from dark red to light red on the MACD, and look what happened. We started rallying back up. And every time we've gone from red to green, we've started moving up very, very quickly for BTC. Now this is the monthly chart here, and as you can see, every time we've gone from, let's zoom in on this real quick. Oh shoot. Every time we've gone from red to green, it's a slow start, but then you start going absolutely parabolic there. So this is very, very big news, because we've never gone from dark red to light red back to dark red ever again. And we just got, this is a pretty big crossover right here. It's not no dinky, you know, dinky bullish crossover like back here or back here. It's not just a sliver of a crossover. This is a legit bullish ass crossover right there on the monthly MACD. So that is looking crazy good for BTC right there, in my personal opinion. I'm super hyped about that. So that's why I'm just keeping an eye on like the 3-day, the monthly, not really worried about anything else. I know I'm pretty much all the way back in the market, so there's nothing I can do anyways. Okay, let's get into the charts. Let's go through the chats. How's everybody doing? We got first request. We got Quant and A0. Of course, A0, man. I wish I had more money to buy some right now, man. All mine staked on Nova Wallet. So hopefully you people who've been following me and own A0 or LF0 are staking it, because as of right now you can earn up to 11.35% APY on your staked coins. As this coin gets more adopted or mainstream, that 11% APY is going to drop dramatically. You know, it's going to drop down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way down to like 2%. So it's best to get in early and stake your coins and reap those APY rewards, instead of just hodling and then you're like, okay, I'm going to stake now, and you get like 3% APY. So I'm staking right now at 11.35% on Nova Wallet. You do need 2,000 ALF0 coins in order to stake. So that's roughly just under $2,000. And I know a lot of people can't afford that. But there might, I really haven't looked at other staking platforms. I know you can also stake straight on ALF0's homepage. And I don't know if they have a max requirement, but I know their homepage APY is a little bit less than Nova Wallet. So that's why I'm currently staking my coins in Nova Wallet, earning 11.35%. I'm earning like 130 coins a month just staking on Nova Wallet. Just letting them sit there and bake. Just let them sit there and bake and marinate, and they're just spitting out free LF0. Yo, Javid Ali in the house. We got Grizz in the house. We got Sugar Heart in the house. We got Leanly in the house. Who else we got? Healy. I've never seen you before. Welcome to the live stream. William in the house. William's here. Unique all the way. Welcome. It's gonna be a good live stream tonight. Let's hopefully we find some good coins, because I really do want to find some degenerate plays. I mean, we were talking about Pios a while back, and we'll get into Pios a little bit later. And man, that was an absolute garbage coin, but it's up 3x from when we found it. But we'll go over that later. Right now we're looking at ALF0. Still not much going on there, man. That $1 area is just so difficult to overtake for A0. I mean, technically we could draw an uptrend like this, but this is more of the uptrend that we should be looking at is right here. And we are below that, which is not bullish whatsoever. I mean, I'm bullish on this coin long term, ask anybody in the Discord. But right now, as you can see, we broke below the support. We actually back tested it as resistance, and it has held. So hopefully we don't shit the bed much lower. If we do, I'm gonna have to sell some NFTs and buy some more. But I think this thing can easily do, I know we're talking in the Discord, easily go up to $50 plus. Definitely do your research on this coin. I know we definitely have in the Discord. We've gone pretty much balls deep on research on this coin. But right now, that's the pretty much the main thing we need to try to overtake in ALF Zero is this uptrend resistance area. And we got this fit from the top to the bottom right here, which is that 382 support, which we're currently testing. So we have to maintain, I guess we have to stay above 92 cents. We have to stay above 92 cents for ALF Zero to have a chance to overtake this downtrend support area. RSI is not looking bad. WTX is not looking bad. RSI is about ready to flip bearish, which is very unfortunate. Not about ready to flip bearish, but it's heading towards a bearish crossover. And the short-term time frame, the 4-hour time frame here, it's just looking like consolidation. As you can see, we have that main support, which is also the main price volume area. That's why you see that orange line on that 382 right there at around 93 cents. So that's a very, very critical area for ALF Zero. Also, the people who are using KuCoin, because I know ALF Zero recently got listed on KuCoin. If you're in the United States, they're going to force you to do KYC by the, I believe it's the 15th of July. So if you own any coins on KuCoin and you haven't KYC'd, either you're gonna have to do that or get your coins off there. I'm not gonna KYC on KuCoin, so I don't have my ALF Zero on KuCoin either. So that's just something to take into consideration as well. If you just hold on KuCoin, you are able to still sell after the 15th, but you're not able to buy or do futures or anything unless you KYC. And I know you're saying, hey, what if I use a VPN? If you KYC, you cannot use a VPN, because when you KYC, you actually have to send them like your passport image or your driver's license, which tells them where you are. So if you use a VPN on top of that, where they already know you are, that's not going to be good. So just a heads up for you people who use KuCoin. On the 15th, they're forcing KYC. Uh-oh, did my music disappear? Oh, nope, it's there. Yo, okay, so that's pretty much ALF Zero right now. We just have to maintain above 92. Super bullish on this coin long term. I'm not selling a single cent of it. Just reaping the rewards of staking. So if anyone owns ALF Zero, I would, not financial advice, but definitely recommend staking your ALF Zero and reap these high APYs before this thing gets popular and everyone starts jumping on it. Because once everyone starts jumping on it, those APYs are going to diminish. KuCoin alternative is MEXC. That's what I use. MEXC is my alternative. I don't use KuCoin anymore. I mean, if you've been in the Discord, we've had a lot of issues with KuCoin, with future trading and stuff like that. They've been auto closing trades and stuff like that. When FTX collapsed, I shorted FTX when it was at $20, and that was pretty much the peak before it absolutely like shit the bed. It went straight down, and they auto closed. I made bank off that, and they auto closed my short order on FTX, saying like, for your protection. I'm like, for your protection, the coin's at $3 and I shorted at 20. I'm not going to get fucking liquidated. And they auto shut that down. And I know Chef in the Discord has had problems with KuCoin as well. So I really don't use KuCoin. The only thing I use KuCoin for is for the coin FRR and for the coin Haka. Those are the only two reasons that I mess with KuCoin, is for those two coins. FRR is the absolute degenerate shit play. Pretty much so is Haka as well. So that's pretty much the only reason I use KuCoin, is for those two coins. Everything else I just use MEXC. Y'all, let's get into some quant. Is this thing actually ripping yet, or has this thing just been hovering around $100 forever? Where we at? I think I charted on I don't think I do it on KuCoin. Where do I normally chart this bad boy? Kraken Binance. I guess we'll just rock some Coinbase. Oh boy. Dude, I hope whoever holds quant, man, I can't tell you that, but do not fucking sell that shit, man. This thing's gonna be so crazy in the bull run with the CBDCs and everything like that in foreign countries and everything. Quant is going to be pretty much the powerhouse behind that. As of right now, we had a double top here at the 618, currently working our way up to the 618. We got a sell signal here on the 4-hour on the WTX. MACD is about ready to flip over. Actually, we did flip over bearish. We flipped over bearish here on the MACD. RSI dipping down as well. So short term for quant, we did just break below the 618, which is not bullish whatsoever. Next stops to be the 0.5 right here on 107. I wouldn't be shocked. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if quant dipped back down to the 382 before we started working our way back up. I think we're to be testing around that 105, 104 area for quant right now in the short-term time frame. Letting ourselves cool down, you know, let these indicators cool down. And quant's pretty much just been ranging forever. I mean, we had this nice rally on quant right here. I remember that everyone's like, oh man, quant's going to the moon. We're all the way up to 224. I think I have made several videos on that back in the day. I don't know if you guys were around. Everyone's saying quant's going down to 30. I'm saying, hey, quant's going to the moon. And then we've just been crapping the bed pretty much since October of 2022. And then we broke out of that downtrend. So if I extend this further, you can see this is a multi-year downtrend that we broke out of. It's a multi-year downtrend, but now we have pretty much like inception type shit, like a downtrend within a downtrend type stuff. if you want to take it that way. So this is kind of what we're looking at right here for quant. And I don't think quant's to be breaking below 100. I mean, I've said that several times, and yes, we've dipped our toes briefly below 100, but the days of $100 quant or sub 100 quant, unless BTC absolutely shits the bed, we're not going to be seeing it. So quant right now is just going to be ranging. I think we're to be seeing a drop, probably most likely down to the 382 at around 104, 105. And then from there, we can see a rally to the upside. Oh boy, oh boy. SIN, that is Road Dog Crypto's Degen coin, isn't it? SIN. That's pretty much Helix's type of thing. So SIN versus SIN down 0.3, 1,649,468 million in circulation. All-time high was a year ago at 71. All-time low. Ooh, it just made another low today. Damn. 2 hours ago. Where's this available? Available on BitGet, Pancakes. Oh, this is available on MaxC. Okay, I'll keep that in the back of my mind. We got Sinverse here. There we go. Let's go to the day chart and see what's popping. Yeah, that is a disgusting chart. This is the type of shit that we're looking for. I mean, if you look in the Discord, I said, hey, you degenerate pieces of shit, let's look for some garbage tonight. And yeah, this is it. This could be a good play. I mean, what we really need to focus on, like, I want to see, have they put more coins in circulation since they've minted? Yeah, so they have put more coins in circulation. And not even half of them are in circulation. So it's going to take a lot more buying power to reach these all-time highs. So that's something to take into consideration right there. Top of that, I mean, we just made a new all-time low 2 hours ago. So now we're actually going off straight prediction right here. When you aren't making new all-time highs or new all-time lows, you can actually use prior data to make semi-accurate predictions, or you know, you can get it in the ballpark. But when you're making new lows, that's 100% prediction. So make sure you take this with a grain of salt. And we're going to do fib retracement right here. So the fib retracement, I mean, you can see these general support areas. If we draw horizontal rays, we have the 786 right up here, we have the 618 right up here, and we have that 1236 in about 002. So 4 hour chart, short-term time frame, MACD did have a bullish crossover, but look how weak that crossover was. We made a new all-time low, weak crossover, and it's looking like it wants to flip back bearish again. So that's something to take into consideration. We did get a buy signal here on the WTX, and it did continue lower. RSI can dip deep into the oversold territory as well, so that's something to take into consideration. I would have to say, let's see. I think there's a downtrend right here as well. Yeah, I would have to say, if we see a bounce off this general area, the highest that will go is probably 38, 0038. And if we break below 0030, we're heading down to 002, and that should be another nasty drop. So there is a possibility of another 31% drop here for this coin. So for this short term, I do think there is a possibility of heading back up to this uptrend resistance area. But if I wanted to buy this coin, not financial advice, I think there's a chance of getting this coin 30% cheaper than where it's currently at. I do think there's a chance of getting this coin 30% cheaper than where it's currently at. So not looking good right now, but in the long term, if this coin performs and the utility of what this coin is for, which is that metaverse game, performs, I do think this would, you know, excel in the bull run. But right now it's definitely a degenerate play. FET or RND arm. Uh-oh, my dog's barking. Must be a deer outside. Yo, FET is not looking that bad, honestly. I mean, on the 4-hour chart, we had this reverse BART pattern happen right here. Retrace back up to, you know, that 23 cents area. What is that line? I must have drawn a, oh, this is the massive fib. This is a lifelong fib right here. Okay, there's a couple different scenarios that I'm seeing. First off, that's the main downtrend we're contending with. Short-term downtrend we did just break, which is bullish, which is this one right here. So we did break the short-term downtrend, which is which flipped resistance into support, but we have the 618 that's just suppressing us right here. We've been suppressed since June, what is this? June 21st. So that's the area you have to overtake right there. Unfortunately, indicators aren't looking too hot in the short term. We have a MACD about ready to flip bearish. We have an RSI tailing down. We have a WTX also tailing down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this coin actually went down to test that support once more at around 20 cents and then worked its way back up here to that 618. So short term for FET, listen, so for the short term, FET is not looking that good. Long term, FET I think will perform exceptionally well during the bull run. So this is why I'm really not doing a whole lot of videos anymore, because there's really not a whole lot going on in the crypto space. It's either, you know, altcoins are just slowly bleeding out or altcoins are going to zero. There's really nothing to really be super bullish about until Bitcoin breaks above 33,000. So FET right now in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised if we went back down to 20 cents, because you can see if we break below that 22, there's a pretty large price volume gap right here. Luckily, you do have this downtrend support area to hold you up. Now, in the long-term time frame, or the longer term, the day chart looks like it had a bearish fake out here on the MACD. We have the WTX tailing up, the RSI tailing up as well. So we're just have to keep a close eye on that 618. That 618 sitting at 23.6, so I say 24 cents. If you break above that 24 cents for FET, then you're going to see a decent sized pop, most likely back up to this main price volume area at around 27. So let's just pretend that we're going to break above the 618 from where we're currently at. If we break above the 618 and head up to that main price volume area, that's a 14% gain for FET. So there is that possibility on top of it. You just have to break above that. I mean, we're technically above it right now in the day chart, but there's 14 minutes and 56 seconds for this to play out still. As you can see, we're sitting right on it. So if in 14 minutes and 50 seconds, if this closes, then we see another green candle start tailing up, then yeah, that's a bullish signal that we could be heading back up to this main price volume area at 27 cents. Okay, so we got that, we got thin, we got FET, we got RNDR. Yeah, Stragheart, I haven't seen you in here in a while, buddy. Okay, let's go. Where are we at? RNDR, US dollar, Binance. So looks like I haven't charted this thing since, wow, April 2023, and this was the prediction. I guess I would chalk that up as a win, right? I mean, a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again. But yeah, that was a pretty good prediction right there, I'd have to say. But yeah, we haven't looked at this in a while. Let's go. Okay, so as of right now, it looks like that 618 is causing our resistance, and this unfortunately does look like a head and shoulders type pattern forming right here. We have a shoulder, we have a head, we have a shoulder. So if we don't overtake that 220, there's a chance we could shit the bed much lower. There really isn't an uptrend going on right now. We did have this steep uptrend going for us, not that one, this one. And we did break it, so that's not bullish at all for this coin as well. We are pretty indecisive here on the MACD. Briefly bearish crossover to a bullish one, but not huge engulfing candles on the bullish side. RSI is sitting good. Let me move this up. And the WTX is sitting below 0. So the longer term time frame is not looking that hot, but let's just see what the short term time frame is telling us. Let's clear this all up. Clear this all up. Go to the 4 hour. Oh shit. So if we just focus on the short-term time frame right now, it does look like we're finding resistance at the 0.5. And the 0.5 really isn't a heavy resistance area, but it has acted as one for some reason. As you can see, when we fell below it in June, June 24th, we were hovering around this area for quite a while before we broke below it. And as soon as we broke back above it, we fell right below it. So this general price range for RNDR around, I'd say $2.03 is going to be a pretty difficult area to overtake. Now, if we do overtake it, hell yeah. 4 hour charts not looking the best. RSI is high, WTX is high, MACD is pretty indecisive right there. But the great thing that we have going for the short term on RNDR is this downtrend break. We did break this downtrend from the 22nd of June. So if we do overtake this 0.5, the next stop is going to be the 618 here at around 211. And once you hit that 618, look at this negative price volume gap you have right here between the 618, 786 area. If we break above that 618 right here, that's when you're going to get sucked up to 225 most likely. So hopefully this is a trend reversal right here, because technically, I mean, if we adjust these candles to the bodies of the candles, you can see we technically had a breakout right here. We back tested that breakout as support and it held. So technically this is a trend reversal here on the short term. So if I had to put my chips down on the table, I'll be betting on a 9 to 10% move up to around 225 for this coin in the short term. And then we would assess the situation at a later date. Yo, so yeah, we got to look at time, man. I mean, everyone's saying, hey, time's going to 0. Like, if you want to have a laugh, go back to my time videos on my YouTube channel and look at the comments. I mean, there's some jokers on there, I swear. So similar situation, we still have not broken the downtrend yet. And even though we did have this bounce off the 4, like I mentioned before, we could just continue moving this 4 all the way down this downtrend. So we're still within this bullish megaphone pattern until we actually break this downtrend support area. And that's very unfortunate because, man, this thing has just been playing us for a while here. And I do own a good chunk of time, and I did buy it back here. So the possibility of us going down to, you know, 1575, that's the possibility as well. And everyone's like, oh man, when are we going to bottom? This thing's going to zero. This thing's going to zero. You're technically in a very, very bullish structure right here. The bullish megaphone. Now, I don't think we're gonna go straight up this fast. Usually the 5 is drug out a lot further. So as you can see, the 3 to the 4 is getting drug out further. So I'd expect the 4 to the 5 to also be drug out further, even though these were pretty much straight up from, you know, the 1 to the 3. So time right now, we're still within the pattern. I know it sucks. I know we've just been bleeding out for effing ever since November 2022, but this is a huge support area. I mean, look at the lowest that we went back here in June 2022. If we draw a horizontal line right here, that is, what is that, $16.25. So that most likely is our area that we really need to focus on, because we cannot, in a bullish megaphone, you cannot put in a lower low. I mean, you can put in a lower low, but not a low compared to the flagpole, which is right here. So what we need to keep a close eye on for time is 16, what is that? Was it 16 or 15? Let's see. 1625. And like I mentioned, you know, the MACD on the day charts heading towards, you know, a bearish crossover right there. But the bullish part about this is the RSI broke. Oh, what is this going on? What's going on here? Must be for a different timeline. But yeah, I had this where we broke out of this very, very long RSI downtrend. I think it might have been on the 3-day or the 4-hour. Let's just check to make sure. Yeah, there we are. The 3-day. This is what we need to keep a close eye on, is breaking out here. And if we do, we're to see substantial gains. The thing about it is, this coin's easily manipulated. And why you say, hey, why is this coin easily manipulated? Well, if you go to time here, you can see the market cap is just ridiculously small at 12 million. Look at that circulating supply, 710,000. You don't think a whale can come in here and manipulate a coin with only 710,000 coins in circulation? Very, very easily doable. So if they don't get you out by paper handing you by these big drops, you know, they're like, oh crap, people get flushed out with the big drops. Those bulls will get you out by boring you to death. And that's exactly what's happening right here from January of this year. You can see we got the paper hands out from the 3 down to this rounded bottom right here. Paper hands got out, and these are the diamond hands like, hey, I'm holding. And then it's like, you know what? I'm going to bore you guys out and just slowly bleed this out until people start selling, saying, hey, I'm not holding this anymore. And then guess what? The whale will then be in control, and then they'll pump the shit out of it. So I still think we're bullish on this coin. It's just patience. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to bleed out forever. We are entering a very critical support area for this coin, however, at 1625. So let's keep an eye on 1625 for time, and then reassess the situation at a later time. Yo, Road Dog in the house. Woof, woof. Near. All right, so Near's down 1% at 147. Infinite max supply 1.3 billion market cap. 927 million coins. What do we normally chart this on? Most likely Binance. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit, it put in a lower low back here. Yeah, so near right now putting in a lower low back here on June 11th, so that's not good. That's not good whatsoever. So short term right now, or we're not short term, we're at the day chart. Day chart right now, we're still bullish here on the MACD, but it looks pretty indecisive right now. We're not having huge engulfing candles, which show sign of weakness. RSI is tailing up, so we're pretty high on the RSI. This does look like a general top on the RSI. I mean, if we go to the RSI resistance area, we did briefly break it, but I don't think that's going to maintain. I think the RSI is going to be dipping back in here. I think we're getting a double top there. WTX is tailing up as well. So there's two different scenarios that I could see going for near right now. The first scenario will most likely be going up and testing this downtrend resistance area 175. And the other scenario would be absolutely shit in the bed and putting in another lower low. Let's draw some fibs here. I think we get to draw some lifelong fibs here. It's always fun when you can draw, you know, these large fib areas right here. And it does look like that 236 in the life fib is a very important area. So this might possibly be a double bottom from, you know, January to June. That's a long term for a double bottom, but that 236 is held both times. So short term, I would have to be bullish on this coin at least up to around 175, which is around a 25% gain to the upside from where we're currently at. Now that's on the day chart. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, yeah, similar situation. I do think we're going to be going up here to contend with this downtrend resistance area. So for near, let's keep an eye on 175. I think 175 is going to be the play here in the short term. A 20% pump, and then we'll assess the situation. Oh boy, so we got that. We got time holding out Pepe 2.0 total degen weekend. Yeah, Pepe 2.0, I've been hearing a lot about that. Is that even doing anything? Oh, it's a wrap WBB. Yeah, that's a total degen play. Hey, you can make a lot of money off degen plays like that, man. So all the power to you. Any thoughts on Deso, bro? A lot of people bullish on it. So I really don't have any thoughts on Deso, but we can look and see what the charts are saying. So we got decentralized social Deso up 2.7% at 862, 90 million market cap, 10 million coins in circulation. Okay, so it has a small circulating supply with a small max. Pretty much all the coins are in circulation, which is awesome. And we did just have a pretty decent sized pump today. I know it says 2.7, but that is pretty bullish on that chart. Looks like this coin is currently available on, oh, it's available on Coinbase. So it's available on a large exchange. It's not available on Binance or anything like that, but it is available on Coinbase. It looks like Huobi has the largest volume for this coin though. Well, obviously I was wrong with that prediction, so stop following me and unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are actually looking like, oh shit, we actually are looking like we're forming a very, very large consolidation here since September of 2022 for Deso. That's the 4-hour chart. The day chart's gonna look even better. Wow, August of 2022, Deso put in the bottom and it's never looked back. Dude, look how bullish this day chart looks. So hypothetically, what we could see here is just something like this, and then to the moon. But we're not going to go off speculation. Let's see if we can find some data to back that up. They go from the all-time high, not all-time high, but the high to the low here. You can see the main price volume sitting around that 382 area. That 382 area is sitting around 950, around $9.50 right there. I do think that is our next contender, is heading up to around that main price volume area to 382, and inevitably working our way back up to the top of this pennant area. And what we need to keep a close eye on is this consolidation within this pennant area, because a pennant is a pennant is technically a bullish thing, but it could be a bearish thing. So what I mean by that is, think of this pennant right here. You see what I'm talking about, this sideways triangle. Think of it like a spring. So you have a spring, and what it does is it gets consolidated. You get all that pressure squeezed into one small area, right? You're squeezing that spring, and as soon as we break to the upside or downside, there's going to be an unleashing of energy which will shoot you in that direction. So unfortunately, this does technically, like, if you want to be technical about this, technically this is a bearish pattern. Boom, 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 boom. It's called a continuation pattern, and head down there. But the way that the marks are looking at, and the timing that this bottomed out at, which is September 2022, you could technically see a reversal to the upside. So what we need to keep a close eye on is, where's that energy going to be released? And when it's going to be released is when we break out of either the upside or the downside, back test that as support, and then you will see an immediate energy release and a large move to the upside. Or if we get rejected and head down here and test that, a large move to the downside. So these sideways triangles, these sideways pennants, are technically called continuation patterns. Continuation patterns. And if you look at the charts, the continuation pattern would be bearish on it. So I don't want to say that we're going to be bullish. If you want to be technical about it, everything that I've read, everything that I've studied and everything like that says, hey, this is a continuation pattern. We came in from the top, we're consolidating. The most likely scenario, shit into the bed to the downside. But who knows? I mean, it's just a pattern. It might not be right, but that's just something to take into consideration. 4-hour time frame, we're not looking bad. We're still looking bullish. I do think our next move is most likely back up to this downtrend resistance area. So I would be keeping an eye on approximately, wow, that's a 42% move. Is Deso on futures? I'm late to the stream. What do you think of time? Is it gonna do this week? Can you go over it? You got the best crypto channel on YouTube. I appreciate you saying that, man. I don't have the best crypto channel on YouTube, but I strive to be it. I did just do time prior to this. What we need, I believe what I said, we need to maintain above a 1625. We still are within that bullish megaphone pattern, but we're hitting some very, very critical numbers. So if you want to just zoom back a little bit in the live stream, it was the coin just before Deso, I believe, just before the one I'm doing right now. Yo, so if Deso's on futures, and this is not financial advice, I'm writing this down for myself. This is me talking to myself. The possibility of a 42% pump, you know, if you use like 10x leverage on that, that's, you know, 420, you know, 420%. So I think the next play for Deso is most likely a move back up to here to around 11 to 12 bucks. But long term, man, long term, like I said, if you're a technical person, this is not a bullish pattern. This is technically bearish. We came from the top, consolidating, and then you're supposed to shit the bed to the downside. So I'll play it for a little bit and then GTFO. Don't sell yourself short. You're one of the best in the game. I appreciate that. It's really nice to hear that. So we got so this is so we've been covering this absolute degen, absolute shit play. So this this is absolute garbage right here. But the crazy part is we found this bad boy at the bottom. We found this bad boy at the bottom right here. Now this looks horrible. This is an absolute horrible chart. Now I think we actually have to go to coin market cap here to find it. So this market cap's only 1,534, and yes, you read that right. There's only $1,534 in this market cap, and we found this bad boy when it was at, I think it was like 530 something. So we found this bad boy when it was a $530 some market cap, or $530 market cap. Circulating supply is only 41 million. The max supply is 10 billion. If we look at these charts right here, like this is absolute degen stuff right here. If you want to lose money, definitely not financial advice, toss your money into this. But this looks like absolute garbage. And this is what we're keeping an eye on here. The possibility that this going back to the all-time high is very unlikely, but if it did, hypothetically, if it did, that's a 6,860x. 6,860x. So let's pull up this calculator here. So say you put $50 in and you times it by 6,600, or what did I say? So 6,860. Put $50 in. If it reaches this all-time high, that's $340,000 off this absolute degen play. The likelihood of that happening is very, very, very minimum. But I'm up like 4x on this. We found this coin when it was way down here, and we are consolidating very, very likely with very, very nicely in this pennant. Unfortunately, like I just mentioned in Deso, this is a continuation pattern. So the likelihood of this shit in the bed, you know, I could just lose all my money right there. That's why I didn't invest a large amount into it. But the risk and reward are just so large on this thing that it's, why not toss, you know, a couple bucks in it? Because if it happens to run, because there is a very small circulating supply of it, there's only 41 million coins in circulation. I mean, a 10x from here is only, you know, $15,000. So if this market cap goes to $15,000, that's a 10x. 100x from here is only $150,000. Think of that. 100x is only $150,000 market cap. So high degen play, most likely will lose your money, but we're risking it. We're risking it in the Discord here for this coin. Like I said, I didn't put a large amount on it, but so far I've been reaping my rewards, so say. But yeah, this is what we're keeping a close eye on here, is this consolidation within the pennant. We're technically not bullish until we get over quadruple 02. So for all you degen pieces of shit out there, Pias is the most degen of the degen. So we got Zcash. What's Zcash doing? Now take a look at Casper's tech. It's Bitcoin's colored, but with one. Yeah, I know Casper. Casper and A0 are both going to do 50 to 100x in the next bull run. So Zcash is down 3.6, $32. What's the all-time high? All-time, wow, 6 years ago. So it hasn't hit an all-time high in forever. That chart looks like crap. If you've been holding for 3 years, you're only up 65% on your investment. So right off the bat, without even charting it, I'd say get the fuck out. But if we look at the charts, pardon my French, I really need to stop swearing. I really don't want to get like those marks, you know, YouTube gives you marks. But I mean, we're all adults here, right? Because you know, when the bull run comes, YouTube's the place to be, man. When the bull run comes, YouTube channels absolutely take off. I've never experienced the bull run with my YouTube channel, so all the subscribers and everything I've gotten was from the bull run top to the bear market bottom. I never had my channel in an upwards trend for the bull market. So if you guys have YouTube channels out there, there's good times ahead, because I've seen some people during the bull run go from, you know, they started their channel in the middle of the bull run and they had like 70,000 subscribers. Not saying I'm looking for that or anything like that. I'm just doing this because I guess I'll explain why I'm doing my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel, we're going off topic here. I go on rants every now and again. So back during the prior bull run, we had all those, there's everybody and their mother was a crypto analysis, you know, 100x this, 1000x that. And I knew how to do charts, and they were drawing just random ass scribbles on the screen saying, hey, this thing's going to 100x, and they were getting like 15,000 views. I'm like, you are so misleading these people right here. And it's very unfortunate. Not saying that I'm leading you people. I try to keep it as realistic as possible with my TAs, but there's some people are like, hey, look at this, we're in this downwards guppy, whatever they want to say, we're going up 1000x, and everyone clicks on it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Let's give realistic price predictions. I don't know if people will click on it and whatnot like that, but it looks like people are enjoying it. I mean, I got 12,000 subscribers, so that's good. I'm excited to see where the bull run takes us, but hopefully this is the last bull run. I mean, I gotta make it this bull run. All of us are gonna make this bull run. We got that bull run checklist locked down. So we got the bull run checklist on this channel, which tells us when the top's near, when the bottom's near. So we'll be able to get out as close to the top as possible, I believe. Hopefully we'll be able to make it though, because I really don't want to sit through another fucking bear market, and I really, really don't want to work for the man anymore. I just want to, you know, work my garden and draw lines on a screen all day. That'd be fun. Enough ranting. Where are we at? Yeah, where is Chef? Chef is commenting in the Discord. He's not in the chat. GTFO. Yo, if you keep spamming like that, I'm gonna kick you. Let's do. Hey Grizz, you and Chef are now moderators in the chat, just like you are in the Discord. So if anyone's causing shit in here, tell them the GTFO, okay? I wanted to have a channel where everything wasn't a cup and handle to the upside. Okay, so where are we at? Zcash looks like shit. That's pretty much the moral of the story right here. We're getting rejected off the 618. We're bearish on the MACD. R size is extremely high. WTX is tailing down on the 4-hour chart. I would expect this thing to head back down to the 0.5. You're technically bullish until you break below the 382. So this drop back down to the 0.5 convergence area and then a move up here is definitely plausible for this coin. So for the short term, the coin doesn't look bad. For the long term, not making a high in 6 years, I wouldn't mess with this long term. But if you're a short term player, expect a 5 to 6% drop and then a 23% reversal to the upside. I'd have to say something like this. Excuse me. So as you can see, we have an expanding wedge going on here as well. So let's keep a close eye on that. This is kind of what I'm seeing. I mean, the possibility of breaking over that 786 and heading higher, if we are in this expanding wedge, you know, $41 is not off the table. But longer term, I wouldn't hold this long term. This is more of a short term type coin for me if I would play it. I have 5, but half of them are grown. Little ones refuse bedtime. It's another fun night at home. Tell you about it. Good thing about my kid goes to bed 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, he's like, hey, he's like, I go, well, he's only 2 years old, but he's like, I go brush teeth, I go to crib and stuff like that. And then you go upstairs, you read him his little bookie, he cuddles you and whatnot like that. Put him in the crib, he winds out for like 2 minutes, and then boom, he's out. And he doesn't wake up till like 6:37 in the morning. It's pretty nice. You guys been spammed by the Floki safe poo guys yet? I have not been spammed, but I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately because crypto's been boring as fuck. So David Walker, are you able to chart GLQ? Well, we'll find out if I'm able to. Never heard of it. Graph link protocol. Hey, see you, Skywalker. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do get good sleep. Unfortunately, I don't stay up late either. Yesterday I actually stayed up late and I was able to catch Road Dogg's live stream for a bit. Usually he goes to bed at 7. I'm in bed at around 9:30. I need 8 hours of beauty sleep. I don't know if you guys have seen this face, but I technically need 12 hours, but I only get 8. But yeah. Yeah, we'll get in the GLQ. One sec. I need to crack open some of this water. Wow, lucky guy. My kid is in the no stage, so everything you said is wrong. I know what you mean, man. They're adorable, man. They just make you laugh and they make you angry. Yeah, so that Gensler stuff, I have not been able to find a definitive answer on that. I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter and stuff, but it all seems like fake clickbait shit, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. But if they did, man, that's bullish for crypto. Okay, where are we at? We're at Graphic Protocol GLQ. Oh, it's on MXC. Awesome. Oh, damn. That's a double top right there, my friend. What's going on with Compound? I keep going up and over 150% in 2 days. Yeah, we'll take a look at Compound in a bit. Yeah, right now this coin looks like it's double topping. In crypto, M's are bearish and W's are bullish. So this is forming an M pattern right now, as you can see. So it's got to finish that leg. I wouldn't be surprised if it dropped back down to 004, and that's without me drawing any lines on the screen. So let's just take a look. We have to draw the long-term downtrend. We still are intact right there, and this just confirms that double top because we are testing that downtrend resistance area right now. So the possibility of a drop is very likely. So if wow, these are huge wicks. It's like, where do we draw the fib at? No, that's not it. Yeah, but for the short term right now, since we're in the 4 hour, we have the MACD about ready to flip bullet, or we are bearish on the MACD. RSI is tailing down, WTX is tailing back down. If I draw a horizontal support line right here, this is most likely the area that we're heading down to in the short term. So I wouldn't be shocked if we dropped 17% from where we're currently at. So let's look for a 17% drop down here and then reassess the situation. Because like I said, this is definitely a double. Oh shoot, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. Yeah, so this is technically a double top. We have our 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, drop top, but we're not getting a 3 top, we're getting a 2 top. So M's are bearish, W's are bullish. Let's keep an eye on a drop, most likely down to 004, and then we'll reassess the situation. So I do think there is going to be a better opportunity to pick this coin up, approximately an 18% better opportunity to pick this coin up. So James, welcome buddy. How you been? So could you chart FTT? Yeah, let's take a look at FTT. Dude, Chef in the chat, was it you in the channel or was it Chef? Someone called longing FTT and they got like 560% gains on longing this bad boy. Something, because they're talking about actually relaunching the exchange, which is absolutely stupid. But the crazy part is the amount of people that are in crypto right now are so small that the amount of people that are going to be in crypto won't know. They won't have experienced the FTX collapse and stuff like that. So I guarantee those was that fresh meat will be using FTX, which is crazy. But yeah, FTT's up 3.3% at 171. Fresh meat, fresh. What movie is that off of? There's a, what movie is that? Fresh meat, fresh. It's not Sandlot. I don't think it's Sandlot. Yo. Hey, okay, 1 second. So if any of you in here own a BitApe, I'm not pushing BitApes on anybody, but if any of you in here own a BitApe, I am running for the BitApe DAO, the DAO, and you can go to their Discord channel and vote for me. You don't have to vote for me. I'm kind of just campaigning for myself right now. I probably won't win, but if you own a BitApe, head over to the Discord and vote for Charting Crypto. I'm trying to get on the DAO to help, promote the BitApes. If you don't know what BitApes are, they are Bored Apes on the Bitcoin blockchain. They're created by Bored Ape Yacht Club members, and they have the IP rights to use the graphics and stuff for Bored Apes. And Ordinals, I strongly believe, are going to be a very large player in this up and coming bull run. You're actually inscribing on a legit Bitcoin. Once it's inscribed, it's immutable. You cannot change it. You cannot edit it. NFT collections nowadays on Ethereum, you can drop your NFTs, but then the creators of those NFTs can edit those NFTs and everything like that. Once something is inscribed on Bitcoin, it cannot be touched. It cannot be manipulated. So these are the Bored Apes on Bitcoin. There are also a lot of other projects happening on Bitcoin right now. We are up to inscription 14 million on Bitcoin. So it's only going to go up from there. There are some NFTs or inscriptions on Bitcoin right now that are sub 1 million. They have a logo that says sub 1 million subscription. I think those sub 1 million subscription, whatever NFT is going to be extremely valuable, because the inscriptions on Bitcoin are only ever going to go up. They're never going to go down. They can't go down. They're immutable. So there's only going to be more and more and more. So if you get an earlier subscribed coin or inscribed coin, inevitably, I strongly believe that that's going to be valuable. So my bid apes, I got all those bid apes that you see right there, but a couple, 3 of them are actually under 1 million, and there's a couple that are under no, there's a couple that's under like 250,000. So if you guys are NFT people, which I'm really not an NFT people. Excuse me. I really didn't get into NFTs until the crypto market got boring as fuck, and then I've just went balls deep in it. So that is what that's just something I want to bring to your attention. If you don't know about ordinals, definitely look into it, because I think it's to be a big player next bull run. And now's the time to look for those sub 1 million ordinals, because you can get them relatively cheap right now. And once ordinals get popular, there's gonna be a ton of projects coming, and the ordinal count's only gonna go up and up and up and up. And those sub 1 millions, the first ordinals that ever got subscribed on Bitcoin, are going to become more valuable. So that's just something I want to bring to your attention as well. If you don't know how to use ordinals, I guarantee there's probably a YouTube channel out there that'll show you how to do it. I made myself a 4 bid apes. Maybe it'll stick. I made myself stop at 4 bid apes. Maybe it'll stick. I got 30%. I think Chef got an FTT around 120. I got 30% on FTT short earlier today. Okay, so yeah, done with my rant. Let's get back in the FTT. 4-hour chart's not looking bad whatsoever. If you look at the 4-hour chart here, that's oh shit, the MACD is heading towards a bullish crossover right here. We did just break above that 382 resistance here at 168. RSI is a little high, but I do think it's going to continue to the upside. You can see we did start that general uptrend on the RSI back here on June 12th. So let's draw this uptrend on the RSI. So what I think we could see here is another move up. Oh shit, that didn't stick. What I think we can see here is most likely another move up for FTT, back up to this resistance here in the RSI, which would most likely initiate a double top. So I do think the possibility of us heading back up to the 786 is possible, and I do think that would probably signify a double top. I don't think this thing's going to explode much higher than 235 to 245. So for the short term, what we're going to be keeping a close eye on is this right here. I think this is what's going to happen, and then we'll assess the situation when we get up there. But FTT right now in the short term doesn't look bad at all. We just broke above a critical fib area. That's 38%. 39%. Yeah, I think we're heading for a double top on FTT. So Road Dog, there's actually there's a bid ape that I've been wanting to get. I posted it in my Discord under NFTs. It's like a trippy king. Man, it looks so good. I'm so hesitant to buy, because I already have a king. But that thing looks so sick. They're selling it for like 3,000, which I don't know if I can justify that. I'd have to sell some other NFTs to buy it. Maybe if they drop it. The crazy part, yeah, let's actually go, let's do some we'll do some exploring. We got BTC. So these are the recently listed. So as of right now, what I can see is this one right here, Ape 347. That's a possible goodbye. We got a diamond fur here, another diamond fur here. You can see these apes, there's a lot of them that are sub 1 million inscription. Yo, these diamond furs are killer. It's addicting though, so I might have to go buy some more after this live stream. I like this one. Okay, back to the charts. I'll show you the one that I'm keeping a close eye on. I don't know why I'm showing you guys, because that means you can snipe it from me, but this one right here is for sale right now. This thing is crazy rare. We got the trippy skin, no earrings, diamond grill with a crown. So as of right now, they're selling it for 3,000. If it drops down to like 25 or 2.5 to 2,000, I'll probably pick it up. Unfortunately, it's not a sub 1 million. But yeah, this thing is killer right here. Hey, don't buy it. Don't buy it. I want this one. But yeah, this one right here is hella rare. So if you guys buy it, I will be a little bit butthurt, but if you do buy it, please make it your profile picture so I can look at it when you guys are on my live stream. But yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on this bad boy right here, because this one out of all of them that are for sale is probably the most rarest. I think this thing could easily, during the hype of the bull run, sell for like a Bitcoin and a half plus. As of right now, it's only 0.1 Bitcoin. I didn't know about the inscription, still wrapping my head around it. Yeah, I think everyone's still wrapping their head around it. It's just so new that nobody really knows what it can be yet. But what you want to focus on is getting the lowest, like my personal opinion, not financial advice, is getting the lowest inscription count as possible, because it's only going to go up. It's only going to go up once it's all hyped and everyone's inscribing whatever on it. The earliest subscriptions or inscriptions, I believe, are going to be the most valuable. Time for burgers and a hot dog, eating all the way to the floor. Dude, I've been eating so much food lately. We got this mom and pop pizza place down the road. Oh my God. It's so good. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys probably all have that mom and pop local pizza, whatever place around you guys. And it's always so much better than the chain. Yeah, we had that yesterday, and I got it today too because it was so fucking good. Oh, I'm gonna be so tubby. I do not feel temptation. I do not feel FOMO. Repeat. Yeah, don't buy my ape. I want that trippy ape. It's just a little too pricey for me. Okay, so let's get back into some charts. We got into some rambling right there, which is always nice. So we did FTT for James. Didn't someone say something about Ethereum? I thought I saw something about Ethereum request. Oh yeah, take a look at ETC. The old school coins are popping. Dude, 2017 coins, like 2017 coins didn't do shit last bull run, and they just consolidated the entire bull run. I think 2017 coins might be gearing up for something big. Hopefully. Oh wow, I haven't charted this since they used colored fibs. So this is old school charting crypto here. When I first started, I used colored fibs and blue lines, and apparently I was a moon boy. Hey, technically I would have still made this prediction, because this is technically a continuation pattern. So don't make fun of 2022 charting crypto, because it's technically a pull, a consolidation, a continuation pattern to the upside, and unfortunately I shit the bed. So I would still make that same prediction if I was in the same situation. So I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm bad at what I do. Yeah, I just can't wait for the bull run. This shit's so boring. Let's just go. Oh, let's just go. We're right. We're so close. We are so close. You know, ETC isn't Ethereum Classic? Isn't there halving coming up? I think their halving's coming up here pretty soon. But man, that's a nice run it has going on. Beautiful step up pattern happening here for ETC. So usually step up patterns happen in 3 to 5s. So we have the 1 step, 2 step, then you have a 3 step, 4 step, 5 steps, very rare. Most likely they're a 4 step pattern. So that being said, a drop down to the 382 and a capitulation to the upside could be the play. Never trust symmetrical triangles. They'll break your heart almost every day. I agree with you, man. Continuation patterns. They're like, oh, that's a continuation pattern, but man, fucking wrong. Zcash halving's coming up as well. So, and also, isn't Litecoin's halving coming up on the 2nd of August? I think Litecoin halving is the 2nd of August. Yeah, Ethereum Classic, I'd be keeping an eye on probably 19 to 1950. Oh shit. And then working our way to the upside from there. I mean, we could go down to the 0.5 and still be bullish because we would not be putting in a lower low. So if I give you guys the worst case scenario, I guess the worst case scenario will be down here to the 0.5 at 1825 and then rallying up from there. But I do think this thing's gearing up for a continuation on the step up pattern. But for the short term, it does look like it's either going down 4% or 6% just to create that step. So let's look out. Oh shit. So let's look out for that 382 or the 0.5. One of those two. Yo, Road Dog, what apes do you have? You should post them on the Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys and girls. So pretty much we're just sitting here, man, waiting for something to happen. I mean, crypto has just been boring AF. We go up, we go down, we go sideways. We don't have any definitive movement right now. In the longer term of things, we are just consolidating. I still think what we're looking for, let's go back to the 3-day on BTC. This is what I'm keeping a close eye on for BTC. If we break, like a lot of people are saying, hey, BTC's double topping, we need to fill that CME gap. I don't think that's the case here. What I see is the worst case scenario is dropping back down to this 0.5, then rallying out of here for BTC. Now this 618 is just going to be the nail in the coffin. This thing has just been so difficult to overtake. Fell below it back in April, tried to overtake it, nothing. And then we fell down and we never came back since. We retested it back here in April of 23. And now we're testing again. So what I could either see is consolidation right here until we break to the upside, or testing the 0.5 and then heading to the upside. I personally don't believe that we'd be breaking below, 27,000 for BTC right now. We're getting all those, spot ETF requests, even though the SEC denied all of them. That's the second time BlackRock has ever been denied anything by the SEC, and they have applied for over 500 requests to the SEC. So they're reapplying, all of them are reapplying. They said they need to provide more information on the spot ETF and everything like that. So all those big corporations are reapplying for their ETFs once again. And I think inevitably it's just going to be it's going to be the play. And the thing about spot ETF compared to futures ETF is, for spot ETF, those people like BlackRock and stuff, they actually have to own the Bitcoin for spot ETF. It's not paper. It's not like futures is paper and everything like that. Like, hey, we're doing futures, this is all on paper. For spot ETF, the person who's providing that spot ETF has to own Bitcoin. Yo, Isaiah Gilbert, $2.99 for the super chat. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Awesome. So that's what I'm pretty hyped about, is those spot ETFs. I think BlackRock is going to be running the show. BlackRock pretty much owns the SEC. And those people who are applying for those spot ETFs, they have to own Bitcoin 1-to-1 for their spot ETFs. So that is bullish AF. So Isaiah Gilbert for $2.99. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you for ARX. Which ARX are you requesting? There's two different ARXs here. We got Arbidex and we got ARCS. I want to make sure I get to the right one. Okay, so ARCS, so awesome. So ARCS is up 16.4, 0019. Wow. Market cap's only $344,000. I might be interested in this on a Degen play. Circulating supply 176 million. Max supply is 220 billion. So gosh to that. Yo, this is definitely a Degen play right here. This is like that PS that we talked about earlier in the live stream. All-time high is 2 years ago. All-time low is 18 days ago. Max supply is 400 million. Here it says max supply is 20 billion. Oh, they burnt their rest, huh? Oh, there we go. Coin market cap knows what's up. Dude, if there's only 400 million coins in circulation and 293 are in circulation with a $582 million market cap, this is definitely a good Degen play, not financial advice. Where is this available? Because I might pick up a couple. Oh, shit. KuCoin. KuCoin's going to KYC, though. Yeah, KuCoin's going to KYC, so it's going to be hard for United States people to get it. So the 15th of July, KuCoin's requiring KYC. So if you buy anything before the 15th of July on KuCoin, you can still hold it and sell it. You're just not able to buy anymore. You're not able to leverage trade anymore. You can only deleverage and sell. So that's something to take into consideration if you have not KYC'd on KuCoin. That's the 15th of July. So just a heads up. But yeah, this is available on KuCoin ARX. Dude, we're all gonna get rich off PS. Off absolute garbage. That'd be awesome, man. I could just live off my A0 staking rewards. Okay, so for short term, this is not the right coin, is it? Yeah, here we go. You have 2 million of this coin. Wow, you have 2 million of this coin. Okay, so short term right now, we are in a downtrend since January 2023. So the entire year we've been in the downtrend, but it does look like we are testing that. Oh yeah, we are testing that for a breakout right now. Zoom in here. Yeah, so as of right now, this is a very, very critical test. As you can see, we did get rejected off this downtrend resistance area for this coin. We did briefly break above it on June 28th, but fell right back into it. So that was a bullish breakout. So technically, we're not bullish on this coin until we break out of this year-long downtrend right here. If you look at the short-term time frame, which we're currently on the 4-hour chart, this MACD is very, very small. I gotta zoom in. The MACD is losing its bullish momentum right here. We're not having super large engulfing candles, so it's showing weakness on the bullish side. RSI is a little high in my personal opinion. If we zoom in here, what we're seeing is we're starting to tail down from that 54 area on the RSI. WTX is pretty much neutral, sitting here at the 0 area. The main price volume area is also sitting at that downtrend convergence area at around 002. So for the short term right now, I do think we are going to be seeing some downwards movement for it, but we need to find out where that downwards movement support is going to be. So where's the all-time low was created when? Was it recently? 18 days ago. So 18 days ago, the all-time low was created, which was back pretty much back here. Dude, this is a huge support area. Yo, as of right now, this does look like a double bottom to me. So we got the bottom, and as you can see, this is actually a very critical price area that we've tested in the past, back in 2022 and 2021. So short term, I would be keeping an eye on a break. If we break above 0021, I think we can see a decent sized move to the upside. Now let's look to the day chart here and see what that entails. So the day chart, you can see you had a lot of price action between January 2020 until January 2022, and then you just died, which is signified by this chart right here. Man, that would be horrible right here, holding it from February 2020 all the way till April 2021 and being the same price. So there's two different scenarios. Either we're gonna pop or we're gonna shit the bed. So we did make a new all-time low on the 18th. So that's a very powerful support area, which we got that buy signal right here on the WTX. So if we continue to the upside, what you really need to focus on is breaking above 002. 002, if you break that, we can see a decent sized reversal to the upside. And then we could finally say we have a trend reversal on our hands. Because like I said, this is a year-long downtrend, this white line right here. That is our critical area, and we can't break below that orange one. If we break below this orange one right here at 0016, it's bad news bears. Like, it's bad news bears. So what we need to do here is break above this general area. So you're entering a very important area, price area for this coin right now. So I would be keeping an eye, on 002, 0021, 0022. You see us break that, then I think the next stop's the 618, which would signify a trend reversal. That might not actually be a bad play in my personal opinion. Because if you look at it, so we have this channel right here. Every time we've dipped, we bounced off the bottom of the channel. And this is the first time we have not bounced off the bottom of the channel. Yo, this might be a good buying opportunity. Yeah, I might pick some up. Maybe just a couple $100. I bought in the last tip near all time. Man, you are set, man. You're gonna be a millionaire. Yeah, please remember me when you make all your money, man. This thing's not looking bad. All right, guys, with that, oh, Chef Natron in the house. I was gonna end the live stream, but not anymore. Chef Natron made it. Pias to the moon. Dude, Pias is looking awesome. We just went over Pias a while ago, but as Road Dog says, never trust these consolidating triangles, man. They will fuck you every time. Technically, this is a continuation pattern. We're supposed to shit the bed lower, but I don't think so, bro. We aren't looking bad whatsoever. Well, look at that. Imagine being that sucker who bought in all the way down here. Someone actually bought in all the way down here. Hey, you're not required to show up to the live stream, man. Everybody has a life. Someone's up 40x from the all-time bottom. So you still own all your PS, Chef? Do you still own all your PS? Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta let my dog out. He's whining at the door. All right. I'm back. Yes, sir. 7 million. Good to see you. Yeah, we got a good crowd tonight. We have we got some OGs in the house tonight. Unfortunately, I don't have my live stream like Road Dog. I don't have half naked ladies dancing on the screen, so that's probably why I'm not retaining retention of people. I need to work on that. Need to add that to the crazy thing about PS right here, honestly, this is what I've been looking at today. So for PS, if you look at the main price volume area, look at where that's at. That's all the way up here at 002. When you're below that, it likes to suck you up like a vacuum, like a Hoover vacuum, man. I swear to God. That is a 12, or what is that? That's 100. Is that 12x? That's a 12x from where we're currently at. Back to that main price volume area. We've never consolidated this long before, besides this period right here when we were up at 4.1 cents. So we've never consolidated this long since we started this very, very, very heavy capitulation. So who knows? Maybe we bought the bottom of PS. We're gonna be millionaires off PS, right? Oh boy, oh boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys joining me on this live stream. I will, what is today? Today is Sunday. I have Monday off. I have Tuesday off. Yeah. So I will do another live stream here. I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe we'll do one on the 4th. Oh, what about, okay, hang on one sec. What happened to Bonk? So Bonk's going to 0. No, I'm just kidding. I do own a couple billion or million of Bonk. Bonks is doing his thing right now. So we were in this channel right now, and I think what we were talking about, we're on the day channel right now, is working its way back up to the top. This coin, in my personal opinion, is going to perform exceptionally well in the bull run due to the dog and the meme hype and stuff like that. Like I've talked about several times. It's just right now, there's really just not a whole lot going on for it. Billion, a billion. Yeah, I just have my bonk sitting on my XC. It'd be cool if we could stake it. It'd be really cool if we could stake it. Is this like a new thing on the chats where people can like click emojis? Yeah, I do have a Discord. My Discord is below in the description. So since you said that, I will, I guess, shill myself. If you guys haven't already, please smash that like button. And if you want to, you can join my Discord, which is below in the description. I'm on there every single day. We share a lot of valuable information. It's not like one of those South Korean Discords where people are, you can't discuss price, don't say this, don't say that. We're a nice, relaxed group. But if you say the wrong thing, we will kick you. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, the description, or not description, the link is below in the description to the Discord. You are all welcomed. We're all on there daily. So there we go. I sold myself right there, right? So as of right now for bonk, we're just not doing shit right now. This thing's gonna perform good in the bull run. I think as of right now, it's just accumulation phase. That's why I'm really not doing updates on it right now. We did have this I remember doing updates on this nice uptrend right here, and then everyone's like, hey, the uptrend broke, and now we are on this downtrend right here, and then inevitably we're going to be back in an uptrend. So for the short term right now for bonk, what I'm seeing is either we're going to be breaking out right here and continue to the upside, or we're going to be shit in the bed. I'm not buying any more bonk. I have too much bonk. I have a couple billion bonk. It is what it is. I'm letting it ride. I do think it's going to perform exceptionally well, but I'm not going out of my way to buy bonk anymore. The only thing I'm going out of my way to buy now in crypto is A0, and then when I'm really bored, I buy dumbass NFTs. except BitApes. BitApes are going to be big. And trust me, I'm not sponsored by BitApes whatsoever. I know it's all over my screen and everything like that, but I am not sponsored by them whatsoever. I just think the community is super awesome. Like, if you have anything, like if you have any issues or if you need help on anything, you just post it in there. It's like, bam, like they have the help and everything. It's just a really good community, but I like to say my Discord's better, but yeah, so as a bonk right now, this is kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, so make sure if you join the Discord, say hi right away, otherwise you'll get kicked, because we have a lot of bots that pop in. All right, guys, so I am going to end the oh wait, we had a request. No, we just did bonk. Okay, so with that, guys, I am going to end the live stream. I will do one more time before Wednesday. I'm off the rest of the week. I appreciate you guys not giving me shit for not uploading a lot of videos. There's just not a lot going in the market anymore, and I just don't want to repeat myself over and over and over to get, 20 views on a video. So I'm just gonna stick with the live streams here for a bit until everything starts picking up. So I'll see you guys in a couple days. I appreciate everybody coming out, and if you haven't already, please smash that like button. It helps my videos get out and help more people subscribe. Like Top Knot Fish, Discord link is in the description below. I also have a Twitter account, which I just spam shit, so you probably don't want to follow that. So with that, guys, I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend. Happy 4th of July. And if you guys aren't in America, enjoy your Monday tomorrow and Tuesday and your Tuesday on Tuesday. I'll see you guys next time on the live stream of Trading Crypto.
It's the real 10K board apes on Bitcoin. Everybody better join. Don't wanna miss out. Put your fist out. Gonna rock with them. Top notch with no duplicate. Drops to the board ape yacht club. Now, how many tricks are gonna pop up? Sheesh. Get your Bitcoin ready, cause we going on a flight. Got an ape with a grill and an ape with a pipe. Yeah, so welcome to the club, consider it a dub. Added to the marketplace, what's up? 4K images, baby, I'm in love. It's Bit Apes, bruh. Many been sold, you don't really wanna miss more. Wanna chop it up, come on over to the Discord. Join the fam, come see what it's about. Get the Bit Apes now, cause they about to sell out. Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day. Every day, all day, we're smiling. Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day. Every day, all day, we vibing. First off, 10K gone. I'm glad everybody came along. Crazy K all up in the song. 1 minute out, so now it's on. Shout out to the Bit Ape fam. Grab that bull by the horns and ran. We gonna be on the beach getting tan with our nuts in the sand, coconut in the hand. Community, baby, no ifs, buts, or maybes. I'm feeling pretty good here lately. Bit Ape songs, everyone come play me. Yo, shout out to the crew, running them spaces daily. Salute, cheers. Raise up the brew and shout out to everyone that's new. And try new things bring that bling, bling, bling. Wanted more apes, so I sold everything. When I get fed rapes, so I sing, sing, sing. Yo, everything feels great, everything's in place. All the Bit Apes here, damn, I love this space. Look to the sky, y'all see them stars? Don't look at the moon, we going to Mars. So hold them Bit Apes, support is a must. Just follow their lead, Bit Apes we trust. Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day. Every day, all day, we're smiling. Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day, Bit Apes all day. Every day, all day, we vibing.
Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day.
That I'm flexing my Bit Apes.
Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day.
That I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day. That I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Everybody better flex some apes. Everybody better flex some traits. Don't ask how, better get it right now, cause nobody here's gonna wait. Got a zombie fur, that's right, and it's litty. Got one with a crown and a fur, that's trippy. Damn skippy, if you're down with Bit Apes, come roll with me. But watch out for the fakes, cause everybody knows there's one Bit Apes, no duplicates to bake. Official links, piece of cake. Get yours now, it's off to the races. Need help? Twitter spaces, or go to the Discord. Better get some now before you miss more. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes.
It's another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet is another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day
that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another one away. It's all up in the space, and you know I'm feeling great. It's just another day that I'm flexing my Bit Apes. Everybody better flex some apes. Everybody better flex some traits. Don't ask how, better get it right now, cause nobody here's gonna wait. Got a zombie fur, that's right, and it's litty. Got one with a crown and a fur, that's trippy. Damn skippy, if you're down with Bit Apes, come roll with me. But watch out for the fakes, cause everybody knows there's one Bit Apes, no duplicates to bake. Official links, piece of cake. Get yours now, it's off to the races. Need help? Twitter spaces, or go to the Discord. Better get some now before you miss more. Just another day, I'm looking at my Bit Ape trades. Bitcoin in my wallet as another